December 8th, 2023. I started the meditation at 4:50 or so. I wrote for, it looks like 23 minutes. This is going to be 628 words as written, which means it's not going to be that as read. I'm incapable. So editing happens every time I write a poem or read it. It seems like a new entity in some weird way. But this one is brand new, so. Love, exhaustion has taken over all of these limbs, leaving me crumpled in its wake. Once I can bear the thought of trying to stand, I will migrate to the desk conveniently located in bed, swaddled in warmth and softness. Love, of all the burdens on this breath, the heavy, angry swelling in my neck, the way every expansion of the lungs causes a deeper ache in the ribs, drives me so close to the nuts and bolts of being that it is as though everything that I think of as self is right behind my eyeballs, treasuring every single screaming sensation, because it is proof I am alive, and both breaking and healing can cause tremendous pain. In my sense of self, I am on the healing side, for the cultivated experience of living as poem has been filled with such intense loving and ever increasing strength in my lived experience, as well as my ability to weave the most beautiful moments out of fairly meager resources. Sweet kittens, at least my experience has a way of getting around my lack of subtext. How many people get to hear out loud that someone like me finding love and peace inside of a life like I'm living is impossible? To have this work of decades, meditating, studying, creating, these years of constant howling agony, where I have had to watch the breath go in and out, lest I forget how to do it again, during which I have written myself into such besotted gratitude, be inconceivable even by those in charge of my medical care or to other artists. Really, it's not that the art is bad anymore. It's that it's traumatic and a lie. Because I have the temerity to be in this body, begging for help with crippling pain, and still wring every drop of delight I can get out of each heartbeat. No more tears are left for this. There is nothing I can do when I am impossible, other than to be so flagrantly annoying in both my disability and my ecstatic loving that those with stunted imaginations can start to wonder if they were wrong. How I have wanted to live a long life steeping in this belovedness until I simply could not be tolerated. But the pain is terrible now. Fevers rob me of reason until I stand in the snow for a bit, my bald head caressed by the cold. The ultimate truth of my life remains undaunted by belief in me. Whether or not I am loved, and I am beginning to suspect there is love for me in this world. even with my need for peace so great that it will keep me swaddled in solitude. But it wasn't what others thought that made the difference. Time is the price we pay for art and story. Being mortal is a small cost for the bliss I have felt just from watching the nib of a pen move over the paper, creating this undulating line that others comprehend as language. At this age, I am already far older than my self-loathing childhood could have ever allowed me to dream. I have known the bliss of transplanting my own self into rich, lush soils of kindness. The chasm of being unloved when young and innocent, and I needed such comforts most, has been filled by 10,000 poems, countless doodles, more pottery than I can possibly articulate, memories of delight and gratitude, and the clarifying knowledge of who I am when there is nothing but screaming agony in the dark, and no one will believe I am possible enough to give me any hope. And now I think even that may be past causing me heartbreak. My gratitude for this breath settles like peace over all I've endured and holds me in sweet anticipation of the next poem.